There was chaos at the national headquarters of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, in Abuja, as suspected thugs disrupted a protest by the Ugbarajo Itsekiri youths over the delineation of the Warri Federal Constituency in Delta State. The youths, numbering about 200, had gathered peacefully at the INEC headquarters, demanding what they described as justice and fair treatment in the constituency delineation process. They carried placards with inscriptions such as INEC must protect indigenous communities, Warri Federal Constituency is not for sale, justice for Itsekiri communities now, and dollars cannot buy our land. However, the situation took a violent turn when a group of thugs allegedly stormed the venue, attacking the protesters and destroying their placards. The sudden violence threw the area into panic, forcing journalist and INEC National Commissioner, Professor Abdullahi Zuru, to temporarily retreat for safety. Security was later restored, after which Professor Zuru returned to address the protesters. He assured them that the matter of constituency delineation is already receiving attention at the level of the Office of the National Security Advisor, Malam Nuhu Ribadu, and that it is under review. Meanwhile, leaders of the protesting group, including the legal advisor of the Itsekiri Youth Worldwide, Solomon Ogolaja, the National Assistant Secretary, Laura Orisewenyimi, and Secretary General, Jack Bajolomi, vowed to pursue the demand for justice, insisting they are prepared to go any length to ensure their grievances are addressed.
INEC should change Warri South local government area in the sense that Ubeji, Egbokojo, Ifiekporo, and the rest places in Warri South, we have more than 30 communities in Warri South that INEC could conveniently create new words from. INEC refused. Itsekiri, we were majority in all of these three local governments that makes up Warri Federal Constituency. Now we are not the majority. How did INEC come about that? How did INEC come about that? If not for fraud, if not for illegalities, and we reject it.
We don't even know the criteria that INEC used in creating these words and polling units. Because before they started, at the beginning of this exercise, INEC gave us guidelines. It gave stakeholders guidelines. INEC told us that for a unit to be formed, for a polling unit to be formed, the whole unit must have at least 750 registered voters. For a new polling unit to be formed, for a ward to be formed, the polling unit must be of minimum 50. INEC also said that population will be determined by the number of registered voters. Then how come? How come these results that they are bringing forward? Under what criteria did they use? Let's take, for example, Warri North. Warri North, where they just have 34,000 registered voters. And the Itsekiri have 75,000 voters. That is more than times 2 of their voting strength. They are not telling us in this their new proposal that they just have 10 words and the Itsekiri has 10 words. Under what circumstances did they do that?
We have taken enough from INEC, we've taken enough from the Jaw people, we've taken enough from the Robo people, and we've taken enough in Warri Federal Constituency. Today, the Ugbarajo Itsekiri youth, the apex youth body in Warri Kingdom, is telling everyone out there behind this school that we will go back to Warri and we will wait for INEC. We will wait for them to speak and we will wait for them to hear.
Yes, there are letters and letters. These letters are receiving attention. These are matters that INEC is engaging the National Security Advisor's Office, and actions are being taken on this thing. I can assure them, I believe that something positive will come.
The situation has since been brought under control, but tensions remain high over the controversial delineation exercise in Warri Federal Constituency.